Okay, we are welcome back to the second part of this tutorial class, and now I will quickly revise what we did in the first video. In the first video, we were able to talk about the articles, and I was able to tell you that there is no direct indication for indefinite article a and han in Hebrew, but for a definite article d, we have the the word hal. That is lamed, that is a kamet and lamed hal. So, and I showed you that hal is definitely just like d, is like the d we have in English, just indicating something. Now, I also talked about the rule, the first rule guiding this, because if you don't take note of the rules of Hebrew, so it is possible that you mix things together. So the same applicable to that. So now I spoke about the first rule, which states that when the article, a definite article "al" is added to the word or is attached to a word, so that is the lamed there will disappear. The lamed there will disappear, and the following consonant after the vowel of the hal there, which is the kamet, will be doubled with a dagesh for te, so which I was able to give us example like melech. I use the word ha melech. From there I removed the vowelless letter lamed there, and I doubled men. I double men in the word what's it called? Governed. So double hit with a dagesh forte, which means Amelech, which is the king. We also have, I gave example like Adam. Adam is man, which is, by the time I added hit to it, becomes Adam. Now today, this one, I'm moving to the second one. The second rule now states that when hal is attached to a weak guttural letters, to a weaker gutturals, or weaker guttural letters, which are, we have aleph, we have ayin, and we have resh. No, aleph and ayin, and the consonant resh. Now before that, let me talk about gutturals. What are guttural letters? Guttural letters are throat letters. We have examples like aleph, we have ayin, we have a, we have het. So some cases resh is not identified, it's not added to the guttural letter, but it takes some special, it also has its own rules too when it's come to some things like this. Now this aspect is dealing with the weak gutturals. So when you want to attach a definite article to a weak guttural, you want to attach a definite article to the weak gutturals, which are the weak guttural are aleph and ayin plus resh. Resh is not a weak guttural, but for some reason resh is added to this group. It's not a weak guttural. So when you want to attach when you want to attach a definite article to any word that starts with this weak guttural. So what is the rule? The rule states that that the patach under the, this is a patach short patach is short so the patach under this a will turn to a long which is kamet. It returns to this one, kamet. It returns to this one. Again, I repeat, when you are attaching the definite article to any word that starts with the weaker gutturals, so the patach under the a will turn to a long a, turn to a long which is kamet. Now let's see examples. I have some words that I'm going to use for example. Words. Let's see some words. I have words like lights. We have ur, which is light. Ur. So ur. Now look at this. This one is, it starts with we gotara aleph. We gotara aleph. So this means light. It means light. Now we also have, let me put the second one there too. Also have we also have, okay, fine. Okay, I'm only using that one. So let's see. So we have or, which is light, following the rule that states that you have to say the light. Now I want to say the light. I want to say the light. So how do I say the light? Will I still follow the same law, the same rule, the first rule? No. Writing the light here now, you know, the article is R, right? Generally is R, right? So now adding this article to the lights here. So it's an turn to, this one will be removed already, and this patach will become a long, sorry, I want to write it where it is very well visible. Okay, let's look up here. It will now turn to a long ha, which is A and kamet. Now look at this very well. So attaching this to this now, it will now become old. That is the light. I will say that is old, the light. Different from the first one we did. It turns to what? Ahul. Look at this very well. Ahul. It means the light. So that is the second rule. I will repeat the second rule again. The second rule states that if you are attaching the what's it called, the article, definite article ha, to any word that starts with a gotara letter, so weaker gotara letter like aleph and hayin. I only give example of words that start with hayin, aleph rather. So if you are attaching this definite article to it, then you must be changing the patach under the ha to kamet, which is a long ha. So which we, since you cannot double, the reason why you are doing that is that you cannot double a gotara letter. It is impossible to double a gotara letter in Hebrew. So instead of doubling a gotara letter like the first one that we treated, that I spoke about before, that is the one with a regular consonant. So this one is a gotara, so you cannot double a gotara. So instead of doubling a gotara letter, so then you have to do what? You have to change the pasha to a long A, which is kamet. It's a long A. So that is all about the second rule. That's all about the second rule. I have the words, another example from that. So we have words like rosh, words like rosh. Rosh means head. Rosh means head. Now look at this one now. This one is starting with a resh. So how do we do this too? By the time you want to write a rosh, you are not going to write it in form of patach. It will not be in form of patach, but it will not be long then you have your rosh. You have your rosh. So which means the head. It means the head. So that is all about the second rule. So in the next video, I will talk about the third rule. And I hope you stay tuned, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.